A tragic event happened in the last 24 hours in Gaza. 7 World Central Kitchen workers were killed in a strike in Gaza. Prime Minister Netanyahu said it was because of an Israeli strike, and it is being fully investigated by an independent body. And he also said that Israel is in contact with other governments to make sure that such a thing never happened again.
לצערנו ביממה האחרונה היה מקרה טרגי של פגיעה לא מכוונת של כוחותינו באנשים חפים מפשע ברצועת עזה.
Unlike Hamas, Israel holds high regard for human life. When Hamas misfired hundreds of rockets that fell inside the Gaza Strip and killed Palestinian families, no one questioned that. When Hamas operated inside the Shifa hospital and made it its terrorist headquarters, no one questioned that. When large amounts of rockets and weaponry were found in mosques and UNRWA schools in Gaza, no one questioned that. No one questioned Hamas for using its civilians as human shields. No one questioned Hamas for putting Palestinians in harm's way. No one questioned because they couldn't blame Israel. Instead of showing a united front against terrorism, the world is falling for Hamas's propaganda. When Israel is targeted, silence. When Israel retaliates, protests, UN resolutions, and the world is up on its feet. Israel cares for Palestinians more than Hamas will ever care for Palestinians. I said it before, and I will repeat it. War is terrible. I'm Israeli. I don't like wars. And no Israeli likes wars. Military experts are saying that Israel, in fact, created a new standard for urban warfare. Israel has made over 70,000 direct phone calls to Palestinians, sent over 13 million text messages, and left over 15 million pre-recorded voicemails to notify Palestinians that they should leave combat areas, where they should go, and what route they should take. It's millions because they sent it again and again and again. Israel deployed drones with speakers, asking for civilians to leave combat areas. Israel dropped leaflets from the air. They announced and conducted daily pauses of all operations to allow any civilians left in combat areas to evacuate. No army has ever done that. Israel was able to evacuate upwards of 85% of the urban areas in northern Gaza before the heaviest fighting began. Hamas, on the other hand, is targeting urban areas in Israel while operating from urban areas in Gaza. This is a double war crime. John Spencer, a U.S. military expert, said the IDF has been successful at bringing the casualty count of civilians in urban combat to a historic low. He continues, I've never seen a war in the history of war where they had a daily running civilian casualty count down to the single digit. Let that sink in. For Hamas, surviving the war is victory. We can't give them that hope. For Israel, bringing back the hostages and dismantling Hamas is victory. Hamas started the war, and for the sake of humanity, Israel has to end this war by finishing the job.